Good evening. My name is Dylan Haar, and I'm here to talk about the Constitution of the State of Arizona, particularly on the state's process for initiatives and referendums. These two aspects of the Arizona Constitution are relatively unique, as many states do not allow comprehensive initiatives or referendums. The ability to do these things are vital to a functioning direct democracy. An initiative is the method by which voters may propose new laws or amend previously existing laws by gathering signatures from registered voters. If enough signatures are gathered, the initiative will be placed on the state ballot. The Arizona Constitution allows an initiative on proposing a constitutional amendment, as long as 15% of registered voters sign a petition. For statutory amendments, which relate more to regulations or ordinances, only 10% of the electorate is required to sign. This is a very progressive clause in the Arizona Constitution, and many states have a long way to go to catch up to the Grand Canyon state. A referendum is the method by which voters may veto a law by gathering signatures from registered voters. If enough signatures are attained, the issue will be placed on the next general election ballot. According to the Constitution of Arizona, referendums must be proposed within 90 days of when the state House or Senate enacted the bill in question. Another progressive clause, the ability to propose a referendum, is critical to holding elected officials accountable to the people. If a bad law or a corrupt law is forced through by the legislature, the public always reserves the ability to reject it via a direct ballot. Initiatives and referendums are two surprising aspects in the Arizona Constitution. Not particularly known as a progressive state, the law of Arizona has a relatively liberal founding document. Both initiatives and referendums are vitally important to a functioning democracy. That cannot be overstated. Both of these things go a long way to combat public corruption. In my home city of Boston, the idea of holding the legislature to account is relatively laughable. According to the Center for Public Integrity, Massachusetts earned the worst possible grade in public accountability and transparency. Arizona, meanwhile, ranked 22nd in the nation in this same category. Though it may not always seem necessary, both initiatives and referendums are crucial and are therefore placed squarely within the Constitution of the state of Arizona. If one must discuss the negative aspects of permitting initiatives and referendums, this discussion has to be centered around how much power the citizenry of the state should wield. Initiatives can propose new laws, and referendums can veto previously passed ones. This is enough power to hold any politician in check. However, the argument can be made that politicians should hold significantly more power than their electorate. After all, majority rule has proven to not always be a good thing. Initiatives can push forward a law that benefits only the majority, while politicians could do little to stop such a motive. Likewise, referendums can reject and repeal a law that benefits the state's most vulnerable citizens. Though this is not my personal opinion, many people will argue against the initiative and referendum clauses that reside in the Constitution of Arizona. Though many people consider initiatives and referendums to be one and the same, there are crucial differences between them. They share the same goal, to encourage citizens to take an active role in the way that they are governed. However, initiatives are designed to allow people to propose new laws, while referendums, known as the citizen's veto, allows the electorate to defy the legislature by rejecting previously passed bills. Both statutes have a lot in common, promoting public good and defending against governmental corruption. Most states that allow initiatives also allow referendums, and vice versa. According to Ballotpedia, 26 out of the 50 American states permit either initiatives, referendums, or both. For a state that considers itself a direct democracy, Arizona does a very good job by promoting ballot initiatives and referendums. The Grand Canyon state elects its executive leaders directly. In this system, the voice of every single citizen is heard, regardless of their district or their county. This goes directly against the often debated electoral college system that governs how presidential elections are held in this country. This spirit of voter enfranchisement is reflected in the Arizona Constitution by providing the ability to propose new laws through initiatives and by reserving the right to reject unjust laws through referendums. All in all, Arizona puts every single chip in the middle of the table. The citizens have all the power.